Welcome guys to my channel. I'm Onomado Chinebere Joseph Mary. Jude, you can call me Jude.
Okay.
Leave the rest, you can call me Jude. I'm a forex trader with about 3 years of experience in the market, and this is obviously my first video in this channel. So I'll be telling you guys what you would see and what the channel is all about for forex traders. Now, this channel is mostly dedicated to the educational content and educational content of space of forex for those who want to learn how to trade in 2025, those who want to know what this market is all about. Click the subscribe button and turn on notification because this channel is here for you. Now, reason why I say 2025 or 2024 is because 2025 is already getting to an end and it's not advisable for anyone who wants to be a good trader to trade at the end of this month. The reason being because there is less liquidity in the market except for news days. If you observe the market recently now, the market has been, a little bit dull because the big guys, the institutions, those who put the who has more money in the market, who actually moving the market are withdrawing from the market because man, this is Christmas coming up and they have to go back to their families. Most of them came from far distances to actually do this for us, and if you have to know and go back to their family, spend the money they are made for the year. So if you want to start spending the money they are made for the year, you should stick with us here. Now, I want you guys to know that Forex is also not a get rich scheme, get rich quick scheme. Sorry about that. Forex is not actually a get rich quick scheme. It takes time, just the same way an apprentice who is working with his boss for over 4 to 6 years and then gets his own shop, and then after 2 to 3 years, depending on how dedicated and how lucky is by the side of the person, that's what I can say. But I feel it's more of dedication before he can become his own boss, right? Forex is obviously like that. It takes time. You have to take it bit by bit, but then it can take you less than a year to become a good forex trader. That I'm sure of, which is also dependent on how you handle yourself, how you devote your time. One, you should know that education is very, very important in the forex market. If you feel like education is not important in the forex space, my guy, fund your account, trade it, bro, you blow it. You're going to blow it because you don't have the education. You think it's all about buying and selling. No, Forex is much more bigger than just clicking that buy and clicking that sell. So if you want to know what more Forex is all about, more how to actually educate yourself, this channel is here for you. Subscribe with us again and turn on notification because we're dealing with things like that. 2025 is going to be a very, very big year for forex traders because a whole lot of people are coming into the market, novices are coming into the market, and I feel like Nigerians, or most especially Africans, especially Nigerians, trying to get into this space the same way we have dominated crypto. They want to also dominate the forex space. Sorry. So education is very, very important in this market. As I was saying, it's very, very important. If you lack a good foundation, a good education, you will not make money. You will not make money. So I'm going to just tell you guys a little bit a brief story of how I even heard about this thing and what I thought and where I am now. Now, when I heard about Forex in 2021 from not actually a guy, but a man, I was like, he told me that with Forex, I can be making $10 every day. And I was like, wow. And then the rate then was not as high as this, but then I was like, wow, $1 that every week, no how I'm going home with about 50 fucking dollar. And I've already done the math in my head, like in 1 month. Sorry, in 1 month I was 250 in 2 months, 500 in a year, bro, I'm a millionaire. So I was like, the overall energy. I started trying learning baby pigs, all those kind of things, beginner stuff. Till bro, I traded demo for a while, played with it, making money in demo, and I now what I knew then was just the supply and demand, which is support and resistance. That was the only thing he told me that I knew, and I was like, okay. I funded my first account, $20, and then traded it. Funny enough, the way I was trading is very, very funny. Every 11 p.m., I would wake up and buy, check, is it in a supply? I'll check. If it's on a supply, I'll buy. If it's on a resistant, I'll sell. And funny enough, it was on the daily time frame of 4 hours. Can you just imagine? But do you know one thing? I was making money. In 3 days, I actually turned that $20 into $50. I'm like, wow. That day, I turned it to $50. I blew it. And I had to learn that there was something called news. So if you don't have, all I was saying is that if you don't learn, you will make mistake and you have to pay a bigger price. You have to pay a bigger price for you to learn in the forex space. So just that little time you give yourself, 2 hours every day, you devote yourself into this educational aspect of forex, is going to go a long way for you. This one, sorry, it's going to go a long way for you. So now I'm going to tell you guys what forex is all about. The forex exchange market, simply known as forex, is the biggest financial market in the world with a volume of about 8.3 trillion daily. Senior man, do you know what I mean? That your $100, that your $80 is just nothing. That's why you can easily lose little amount in the money because the volume is much, right? The volume is much. So even though they start to share $1 million to other traders in the world, changes still remain. So that's why it's called the largest financial market in the whole world. Now, what is being exchanged in this foreign exchange? The simple answer is money. Money is what we are exchanging. So what is forex trading? Forex trading is the simultaneous buying of a currency and the selling of another currency through what? A broker. And this currency are sold or bought in what? In pairs. What are pairs? Pairs are the joining of one currency and another currency, like 10 of two currencies. We call them pairs. So these pairs are abbreviated based on the currency. For example, the dollar is abbreviated as USD, which everyone knows. The euro, the EUR, the British pounds, we call them GBP, the Swiss francs, CHF, Japanese yen, and so on and so forth. There are a lot of pairs, the gold, a whole lot of them. So these pairs are being paired with each other. We call the base and the code currency. We'll get to that. As I say, there's a lot of things to learn, so just stay here. There's a lot of things. We call them the quote and the base currency, which we'll talk about. So these pairs are traded in relation with their strength and weakness. For example, if we are trading dollar and United States dollar and the British pound dollar, if anywhere in the United States there is high inflation, it will obviously affect the market, which means there is a tendency that the pound has more strength now than the United States dollar because of the inflation, and then traders react based on this weakness and strength. When I mean react, mean we buy or sell based on this weakness and strength of these currencies, which are paired to each other. I don't know if you get that part. Now, the forex market is considered OTC, which is called over the counter. When you hear over the counter, you know what it means. It doesn't have a physical spot. You just don't take money and exchange with someone. Give me dollar, I'll give you $10 because dollar is now weak. So you should not give me more of euros, something like that. So it's just done electronically because of the internet and the brokers are obviously helping each other, the middlemen. So because of that, it's done over the counter. We don't see what's happening, but we are exchanging, we are buying, and we are selling. And funny enough, this thing runs 24 hours a day, 247, 24 hours a day, except from the weekend that we don't trade. But the business days, the Monday to Friday, it runs 24 hours. Now, some people will be like, this forex thing is new. My brother is not new. These forests have been since the 1990s. Then in the 1990s, but I don't even think I can even trade forests. You cannot even trade forests. You guys watching me, yes, you cannot trade forests. Why? Because forests is only traded by the big guys, the bankers, the financial institution. And for you to even participate in the forest space, you have to have the minimum of what? $15 million. Man, you already need minimum of $50 million. So if they have the minimum of 50 million, can you even do you even have a media? So now, because of the internet sources, the everything, the leverages which the brokers are providing for us, we are now opportuned to be able to trade with our little amount, our really $50, 1,000, $100, and so on and so forth. So I think I've actually break the little things down what Forex is all about. So in order for you to start trading Forex, you have some appliances you should get for yourself and some apps you should have intact because we are going to flow. I hope we would flow. I want us to flow. So you should get your laptop, your phone. For those that don't have laptop, you can afford a laptop, get your phone because you there's some same things now that the laptop uh, can do that the phones can do also, but why we recommend the laptop is for you to see well, like a wider view of the laptop. Can't compare it to the phone. So but if you don't can't afford a laptop, a phone can do. So you should get your mt4, go to the play store, your apple store, download your mt4, download your mt5, which both of them are doing the same thing, but the mt5 is the upgraded version of the mt4. And then your trading view for a start. If you like content, if you like this content, like educative content like this, like, subscribe, and turn on notification because we are moving. Thank you. Peace out.